Welcome to Views of an Ex, though.
Yo,
Finally,
yo, what up, bro?
wrong time coming.
How's everything?
Everything is good.
Thanks for having me,
Yes,
bro.
yes.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. A reason why I wanted you on the pod, right?
Yep.
Ever since I've been working here, doing your pod, I just take notes, just on how you ask questions, how you think overall. And I'm like, this dude is like interesting, man. I want to know what his life was like, because you always ask your co-host, your girl co-host, your woman co-host,
Shout out to Niche
about
and
relationship stuff, and they never challenge you back. Or when they
Never.
do challenge you back, it's never nothing like deep. So I was like, I want to have him on my podcast, see what his life was about in a relationship.
Yeah.
Here now.
I'm here,
Yeah,
man. I'm here.
You was like, I gotta be more vulnerable. Got to be on podcasts like this. So I appreciate you coming to the podcast.
Yeah, no problem. I think on my platform, I don't get a chance to kind of showcase my vulnerable side.
Yeah.
I'm a human like everybody else.
Yeah.
I've been through things like anybody else. So I think this is like the perfect first step for me to showcase that.
Yeah, and I told you that earlier. So you got to be on other people's podcasts.
Yeah.
In order for you to grow and see yourself in a different dynamic, you got to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
So first thing, let people know who you are. Who am I talking to?
I'm Michael Hall.
Yeah.
A lot of people know me as Stoug. I'm Boogity to my family. That's
Boogity?
Boogity is my nickname in my family. So that's what a lot of people know me as. But I'm Michael. I'm 34-year-old. I'm American. I'm not West Indian or nothing like that. A lot of people. Every day, bro. Every day, people. Well, what are you? I'm American. I'm the last American, I feel.
The last American is crazy.
Nah, I'm definitely the last American, bro. I'm gonna coin that phrase right there.
Last American.
Yeah, I don't know too many people that's just American. That's why.
That's we both Geminis, so that was one thing I picked up on when you ask your questions. You're curious to know a lot of things.
Absolutely.
Same way here. When people are on my podcast, I'm asking questions that I know the listener wants to know, so I ask out because I'm curious about it.
For sure.
So be expecting that.
Listen,
as
bro.
Geminis,
I told you,
right?
I'm an open book, bro. I could dish it and I could take it.
Got you.
Pause. If applicable. Word.
Before we start, we got to give this ex a name. So we on Views of an Ex. I want nobody suing me or hitting me up outside like, yo, he was talking about me. I wouldn't know because we ain't giving her a name. We ain't saying her real name. So if she was to walk in the studio, how would she look?
She's about 5'3", brown skin. She has short hair. I made her cut her hair.
You made her?
I suggested it. I suggested
I was about to say, you was like, no, go.
Yeah, that's something that I was into at that time. So I'm a huge Nia Long fan.
Got you.
So I was trying to have my own version of Nia Long. It didn't.
So you was trying to build a girl at this time?
Yeah. That was just like my fantasy.
And looking on the questionnaire, you was 24 at the time.
No, that was when we split. I met her when I was 19.
19?
Yeah.
Well, describe yourself at that time. You still got to give this girl a fake name, but describe yourself at this time.
I'll give her a fake name. You want the fake name now?
Nah, describe how she looked, and then we'll give her a fake name.
Okay.
I could choose it.
All right, cool. All right,
and then we'll get back into that question.
So me at 19 I was shy. I was curious. I was sheltered. And not in a way where I couldn't do things, but I was always surrounded by my family.
Got you.
I have a huge family, so we never really seeked for like much attention outside of the immediate family. So, going outside wasn't my thing. Partying wasn't my thing. I played sports and stuff like that. So I was always competitive. Being in a family with a lot of other men or boys my age, it was very, very, very competitive. So at that point, it was just like me just trying to find myself,
Got you.
Yeah.
And when it came to women, you said you never been single, basically. You had 2 previous girlfriends, but it was like back to back. You was jumping into...
No breaks.
No time for yourself.
No breaks. I mean, who knows about that at that time? Like,
you're right.
Looking back at it, it's like,
at 19,
damn. But at that time, you just...
coming out of high school.
Yeah.
Do you count those?
Kind of. I count it.
All right,
I count it because that's where I learned a lot of that shit from.
Got you.
Even though it's not as severe and serious, there's not a lot on the line at that point, but it's definitely like I carry some of that behavior into these relationships.
All right. Now, 5'3", short hair. You put 10 as a fake name. Why is that?
That's some of the letters in her name.
10?
Yeah. It is no real meaning behind it. You say give a fake name, so that's it.
Short hair.
Yeah.
Let's call her Amber.
Call her Amber.
Queen of short hair.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Amber. So you gonna remember that name.
I'm gonna remember.
If you get too emotional and say the real name, I'll block it out. But just make sure.
Get too emotional,
Amber.
Bro.
Yeah, Amber sounds good.
All right. Cool.
All right. Take us back to where I first met.
I met Amber in college. I did a couple semesters at Queensborough Community College.
Okay.
I met her at my first one. So like I said, I was shy, I was quiet.
Yeah.
I had a few friends that went there. My cousin went there, who was a huge inspiration for me. Like he kind of made me even want to go to college. One time he just snuck me on campus, and I was going to class with him, and I was like, all right, this is something I'll probably
next level,
would want to do. You know, at that point, he's a year older than me, so most things that he did, I'll probably try to do at some point.
Gotcha.
So when I met her, she was like she stood out to me. She was gorgeous to me, beautiful.
And she was at the campus?
She was at the campus. She attended. She was a dance major, so she danced, you know, not stripping dancing, but actually, like real dancing.
Ballet and all that.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards and stuff like that. So she was pretty popular.
Okay.
So she would always show me attention and stuff like that, but I was just so like, there's no way she's interested in me because I'm quiet. You know, I'm hanging around people who are have more personality at the time, have a lot more to say, a lot more experience, in my opinion. So I didn't really pay attention to
this
her.
Mike now, like the flashy, you got your glass. Look at the glasses he got on, Louis Vuitton. This wasn't the same Mike.
It was there, but my family knew that. But me displaying that outside of my home just went. It's like, to me, I like to say, it was like Michael Jackson just moonwalking in his room. Like, it's a great move and you have all this talent, but you're not willing to showcase it. And that's how it was at the time.
All right, so that makes sense. Makes sense. So no pickup lines, no pickup lines. Game.
Nah, I ain't have none of that.
So how was you getting girls before?
They just was attracted to me. I was kind of like going after, like not going after women, but it was more so like they were attracted to me. Like I always was like decent. Had a decent style and stuff like that. I played sports. I was into music and stuff like that, so I could see why I would attract some women, but I didn't really have no game. Like I remember, it was one girl. I don't even want to bring her up, but it was one girl that, you know, in high school, she was like my biggest lesson. She kind of changed me the most in terms of just like how I handle women, because she stopped talking to me because I was too nice.
That happened to me daily.
Yeah, she was like,
that happened to me plenty of times.
And I was, 16 at the time.
And I didn't get it. But at that time, they wanted somebody to rough them up. They wanted the drug dealer type. They wanted, I didn't get it. I'm like,
what you want me to do? Like,
and now the same girls in their 30s begging for a man online.
Exactly.
Shit is nuts.
Yeah.
But so I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So that was like a lesson for me. So that was something that carried on to this relationship.
But did it switch you up? Like, did it make you want to be tough or
not tough, but
treat girls like
play that game where it's like it'd be hard to get. I think I was too accessible at that time, and like, you know, she'll fall asleep and I'll be like, "Yo, it's cool, you know, it's all right. I understand you was tired." I guess she wasn't trying to hear that. So at that point, it's just like, I don't know what she was expecting from me.
Gotcha.
So it definitely like changed how, like, my trajectory in terms of how I dealt with women initially. Yeah.
So the girls prior, was it one of them that treated you that way? Like left for you because you was too nice?
Yeah. Prior to this relationship,
And then when you entered this relationship, what was your whole mindset
on? My mindset was like distance, be distant.
Even though you liked her, even though they was feeling you, you was still like,
I'm gonna be distant. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Come. I want to see how bad you want me. I want to see how bad you want me.
So now you playing hard to get. Got it.
It definitely changed the way
that might work sometimes, but I don't know. It depends on the person.
It's worked, and it's failed too. Like, to be honest, it depends on who the person is, like you said.
All right, so now Amber is up. Does she ever show interest? How does she show it?
She never said it.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was like other guys in the crew that was like, you know, flirting with her and stuff like that, who took that initial step. Like they was wolves. I was around wolves, so niggas was trying to get around and stuff like that. But she always somehow made it back to me. Like, you know, I was distant. I'll separate myself. I like
sometimes
music.
Women like that. Like let's say in my friend group, I'm the more laid back. I'm more laid back than my friend group. The woman approached me thinking like, I want to know about him. He's mysterious.
Yeah.
Rather than, you know, the funny dude in the crew or
and I think that's what it was.
The
at
popular,
the time.
That happens sometimes.
It's like, oh, what's wrong? She used to ask like, what's wrong with you? Or if I'm listening to music, she'll take the other earphone out and put it on air.
So that was your game, basically.
Maybe. Like subconsciously, I never really thought about it, but I remember I was listening to Butter Love by Next. Like I'm huge into R&B, always have been. And she was like, "What you know about that?" And we kind of like, that was like our first
connection, right?
Connection, gotcha. Like that vibe right there. And she was like, "Oh, you really know this shit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
All right. So what brought y'all closer besides music? What else brought y'all closer?
We just kept running into each other. Like so, like I said, at this point, I'm not in the parties, but somehow I'm always ending up in this environment, and she's there. So I remember Mangoville. You remember
I don't
the
know
club
what that is.
Mangoville?
Mangoville? Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
you
That's
not.
in Brooklyn or Queens?
That's in Queens. It's in
Nah,
Queens.
I wasn't in Queens at that time. Nah, probably
Okay,
wasn't.
all right. So it was a spot where we was like early, like college. So it's like everyone in that age bracket party there, basically.
Gotcha.
So
All
you'll
right.
go there. It's cool. So this is like my first experience
Yeah,
where
yeah.
bottles is being bought, things like that. Like I'm 19, so I don't really understand what's really happening, and I
Gotcha.
didn't like the party. But the way that the club was set up, it was like a balcony at the top. So
Gotcha.
where our section was, we was kind of overlooking. So everybody go down there to dance. I like to dance, but I'm not like that's not my thing. That's not my
Yeah.
scene. So I'm just looking over at the balcony.
Gotcha. You was
Like,
drinking at the time?
no, I didn't drink.
Gotcha.
I didn't drink. I didn't do
So you were
anything.
just in there,
I
like-
just contribute
Yeah.
to the vibe, and
Yeah.
that's it. I wasn't into none of that.
Now
at
she
the
was the
time.
dancing type.
She was dancing, getting dubs and all. So I'm just looking down, like I get it. Like I was up there watching the back, watching everybody's shit.
Got you.
And later that day, like she came and she told me, she was like, "Yo, like what you doing up here?" I'm like, "Yo, this is not really my scene."
Got you.
So after the party, I remember I had the G1 Google phone. It's called the G1.
Yeah.
It was similar to like a sidekick, but just like it was Google.
Why you
made
didn't get
it,
the
though.
sidekick? Everybody had a sidekick.
Cause I've been had sidekicks.
Gotcha,
I had
gotcha,
sidekicks all through high school.
Gotcha,
I was just like,
oh
I'm
yeah,
trying
it's
to,
college now.
yeah, so I'm trying to like
Yeah.
phase out of that. I didn't want a BlackBerry. Like I always
Gotcha.
try to have like a different.
Shit,
different
I went straight to
phone.
iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So
G1, I never heard of that one.
she sat on my lap
Yeah.
and she broke my screen, and I was hot. So I'm like, yo, like,
Sheesh.
but then it was just like, you know what? I can't really be mad at her. So we just like built on that. Like, oh,
Gotcha.
you sitting on my lap. Now she's telling me like, yo, I want you. Like, I don't care who coming up to me. I don't care who's taking shots at me. Like,
She had drinks?
Yeah, she was drinking. Yeah, she was drinking. She was drinking. But you know, she started telling the truth.
Gotcha.
She started telling the truth. And
Yeah.
from there, we just start kicking it more.
All right. So take us to like the date. Did you know how to plan a date? Did you
Nah.
any OGs? Anybody you could ask advice? No.
I got an older brother, but we just got different games, and we wasn't
Gotcha.
as close.
Gotcha.
You know, we wasn't as close because we have like a 7-year age gap.
Gotcha.
So at that point, it's just like he had kids young,
Yeah.
so he's focused on being a dad. While me, I'm trying to live my
Exploring the
life.
world. Yeah.
Exactly. So now it's just like, okay, cool. So I didn't really understand nothing about planning dates, but like I said, we just would spend enough time as a group of friends. Like we'll go to Hooters and stuff like that after class. Like we'll hang out on the campus all day and just vibe out.
Where would you say you learned about love? Like, what was your examples?
It
was R&B. Mine was like R&B and movies.
I'm gonna say music. Yeah. Music. R&B is like prevalent in my crib. Like I'm a huge Drew Hill, Cisco, like all of that. So it's like music. I always
thought you had to beg for your girl back.
Yeah.
Fucking sing in the rain and all that. Shit don't work in 2025. Back in that time,
nothing gonna happen. They might shoot at you in 2025. Women different.
It ain't the same.
Yeah.
But that was my example. So looking back, so you was trial and error.
Yeah.
So you just
fucking up.
And then get with the next one.
Fucking up. That's it. I tell everything is trial and error for me. I don't have too many positive male influences in my life in general. Like if you want to say that. Like I got cool people in my life, but not who I would directly model my style after. No.
Gotcha. Trial and error. Where everything? Even podcasting?
Everything, bro. That's the only way you gonna learn to try. Like nobody's holding your hand.
Work, everything,
Bro, I fucked up so much in the beginning, So from even where I started, the quality is not where it is now because and obviously I'm investing a lot more into it. But it's all trial and error. But I'm proud. Like so, even when you go into my page, like my old shit is there. My catalog.
But it shows the growth. It shows
and that's what it is.
And shows the growth of like your podcast.
Like a lot of people would try to hide it and be like, oh, act like you starting fresh. Like no, like nah. That's who I was.
It's like
when
the BBLs, man.
Exactly.
They be hiding. Like, why you can't show the flat butt? Why you got?
Bro, that's what it is. Nah, I agree with you, bro.
I want to see the progress.
Yeah.
Like, that doctor did good.
Yeah, exactly.
You would never know because he deleted the pictures.
Exactly.
So all right. So now you and Amber are going on dates. So your dates was like Hooters, Applebee's at that time.
Yeah.
It wasn't no, like. At that, let me see. What was you got your BBQs, your Applebee's.
BBQs. What's the other joint in the city where you stand outside?
It wasn't no Red Lobster at the time.
Nah, Red Lobster was there, but we ain't do that. What was the spot?
What was your next levels after that?
Nah, it was a spot in the city that you sit outside and then it served Mexican food. What is it called?
Like Blockheads.
Blockheads. It was stuff like that. Yeah, it was Blockheads.
The other one. Yeah,
it was two of them, but
that's a good
definitely,
date.
Yeah, definitely Blockheads.
1, 2, 3 burger and all that
stuff like that. Exactly.
So that's dope.
You venturing off into the city.
Yeah.
She lived in Astoria, so
Oh, that's
That was
nice.
like a perfect meeting spot.
Yeah. All right, so that was your day-to-day doing that?
Yeah.
What else y'all was into?
Just really music, and I had a car.
Oh, so
So I
yeah.
had like access to get to her and stuff like that. So
That's
she'll
good.
hang out with her friends.
Yeah.
I go about my day,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, like we'll meet up and
When did you know you really liked her?
All right. So like I said, I'm 19. So
Yeah.
I'm living with my mom, and she was just like, "Yo, listen, like I can't keep going in a room having sex." Like
How your mom knew?
Yeah, my mom knew,
That's
but
crazy.
I
Was
would
she
like
cool with
try
that
to
or no?
sneak.
Like,
Hell no. My mother was like, "Yo, stay in the living room. Like, stay in the living room." Obviously, she went through
yeah,
being a grandmother, and my
got
brother
you.
had
Yeah,
kids young, so she was trying to avoid that, obviously. But she was
that's
just like,
mad
"Yo,
funny.
stop doing that." So she come home one day, and I'm wilding her out. Like I'm
It's a
ODing.
free crib day or
Free crib. It's a free crib day. It's
yeah.
definitely a free crib day. And my mother come, she like, "Yo, leave. Like, never come back here." She tell the girl, like, "Yo, you can't come back here," right?
Yeah.
So she ended up, this is like one of the first pregnancy scares that we had.
Sheesh.
And she ended up being pregnant.
Dang.
You get an abortion.
Did you tell her or like how did that conversation go?
Tell who? My mom?
No, both.
Well,
how did the conversation go with the
I
girl?
never told my mom, but we already kind of was like, we knew we weren't ready.
Gotcha.
So it was just like a decision where it was just like, okay, all right, we're not doing it. But she's never had that experience before. I've had that experience before.
Yeah.
So it was traumatic for her. So we go through the whole process. I'm there with her, and we really had nowhere to go after, because she was like, "Yo, I don't want to go home to my mom with this." So we ended up going to my crib.
Yeah.
And then I ended up telling my mom, and then my mom let her back in the crib. Yeah.
How did that conversation go?
It was tough. It was tough, but
Yeah.
I feel like at that time she was just like, "Listen, you're not ready to be a father."
Right.
And she's right.
Yeah,
She's right. She's absolutely right.
Wild.
Yeah.
I never had scares like that. I knew.
Yeah.
So I guess from porn, you just know, like, just pull out.
It's reckless.
You see.
Nah, it's reckless. Yeah, reckless times.
Yeah.
Man. Reckless times.
All right, so that brought y'all closer together.
Definitely brought us closer. So that made me feel like, damn, like I wanted to be there for her, like console her. Like this is probably the first person that I went through this experience with that I was there from the beginning to the end.
Got you.
So that's how I knew that I cared about her. To answer your question.
Did you make her your girlfriend? Did you ever like say it, or just just fell into it?
Yeah, just fell into it. It wasn't
no
like
anniversary.
A formal. We did have an anniversary.
How did you pick the date?
The first time we had sex. The first time we had sex.
Yeah. Yo, so you just like, yo, we did it that day. That's gonna be our anniversary day.
Because that's what it is for women. Like they don't.
The first time you have sex, I never heard this one.
Right, women, in my opinion, it's like that's when you belong to them. That's how they treat it. Like, yo, I gave you my body. That's when you belong to me.
Not the first date.
No.
Shit.
Yeah, and that's what it was.
Let me see. I'm trying to think back when I fell into just a relationship. We picked the anniversary, but it was like our second date or something like that.
Nah.
Damn, the first time you had sex. That's mad funny though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
both young shit. So,
yeah. So take me back to the story. So y'all grow closer because of this abortion, and where does it go from there?
So from there, like I said, me and my mom, we had a tumultuous relationship at the time. Like I'm coming into my own. I want to just do whatever I want to do, but I'm living under a roof.
19,
so her and my brother got into an argument, and I was like, all right, yo, you I felt like she wasn't being fair to him. And that as a Gemini, I just stand for what's right. Like I'm not
Same
with
thing,
no
about fairness,
yeah, exactly. I'm not like, yo, that, because it had nothing to do with me.
Got you.
But I'm like, yo, you wilding on him, like I'm leaving. So I left. I went to Astoria.
To her house.
I lived in Astoria.
Wait, she lived in Astoria?
She lived in Astoria.
Which is some total different place.
Yeah.
All right, got it.
So
closer.
I leave. So I leave and I move to Astoria with her. So I explain, yo, my mom's tripping on my brother, blah, blah, blah. And her mother just had moved out. So it was like a perfect time to kind of like move in.
Gotcha.
So it was her older sister, me, and Amber.
Got you. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
So that's what the setup was. Yeah.
And she was cool with that, the older sister as well?
I mean, she was seeing me a lot anyway, because I like spend a night out there.
Gotcha,
but now
gotcha.
it's just like, all right, yeah, you here now.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So I even bring you out even closer.
Yeah.
And this was a 5-year relationship, you said, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we in what, like year 1?
That's year 1.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Going into year 2.
Was you working at the time? I know you was in school,
I
but
was struggling to keep jobs, bro. My attitude was terrible. Like,
yeah,
I fought a lot.
yeah,
I didn't like rules. I didn't like supervision. Like, I didn't like none of that at that
yeah.
time. I just was so
Was
angry.
you born in a single parent home?
Not born, but my parents
Or
split
you
when
just
I was
grew up in a
11.
single
Yeah,
parent home?
yeah. My parents split when I was
Because
like 11.
I grew up in a single parent home, and they say I was the same way. Like I used to
Yeah,
get attitudes for stupid shit
yeah,
until I got a mentor. He was just like, I could tell you grew up with your mom or girls
yeah.
just because of my attitude.
That ain't offend you?
It did.
Yeah, I
But
see.
as I'm thinking back,
Yeah.
how I was, yeah,
Uh-huh.
like I had the attitude of my sisters and my mother, and all that. I
Yeah.
was acting like a girl.
Yeah,
It'd be off little shit. Like you tell me I can't play basketball, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get an attitude, suck my teeth.
yeah.
So he said that,
Mhm.
and then it changed my life. Like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't react that way, or I shouldn't react this way.
okay.
And it made me take a step back, analyze the situation and
Yeah.
approach it a different way.
How much has a mentor helped you?
Like tremendously.
Yeah.
I was sad that he died
Oh,
my
sorry
senior
to hear
year.
that. My
So he guided
condolences.
me. I grew up in a group home, right?
Mhm.
So when I got there, first person I seen was my mentor.
Yeah,
And that second day, he was like, I could tell you grew up with some women.
Yeah.
We want to change that here.
yeah.
And he guided me from junior high school through high school
Wow.
to college.
Yeah,
But he died my senior year. So when I went to college, I went to Virginia Union. Even though I love Virginia Union,
yeah.
I was supposed to go somewhere else to pursue football.
Yeah, where did you see yourself, like, really being?
A football player.
No, but I'm saying in terms of college. Like, what was...
I should have went to JUCO first. We had to talk. I should have went to JUCO first and branched from there to a D1 school.
Okay.
Because New York is not known for football, so
Yeah.
you got to like go through the different
Yeah,
avenues.
exactly. Yeah.
So, but if he was alive, he would have
He
probably
would've
guided me.
guided you through that. Yeah.
So it was all about guidance. That mentor helped me with guidance.
Yeah.
So my mother, she let us run all over. Like we was in the
Okay.
streets.
Yeah.
If she was alive, she passed away.
I'm
If she was
sorry to
alive,
hear
I
that.
probably would have been in jail
Yeah.
because she just let us do whatever we want. Yeah. And so that's why the mentor really helped me.
Yeah.
Having that
that's
God
what's
figure in your
up,
life.
man. Yeah.
So that's why I asked. I'm like, if you was acting like this with your mom, was it no male in the house?
Nah,
or?
not really. Like
So, yeah.
like my brother and my mother always had like a weird, strange relationship
got
too,
you.
where they argued a lot. So not that I carried.
So she could only do but so much.
Exactly.
With y'all. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what it was. Like my pops was in and out. He living his own life.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So he not really he not checking on home.
So yeah,
And
that's why I asked that. I'm like, cause it sounded like you didn't have that male figure.
Nah.
Right.
Nobody to really keep me in check on it.
Got you.
No.
Got you.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
So end up in Astoria with Amber. Did any other pregnancies happen or scares?
Nah. I stayed clear of that.
Because y'all mad close. So she had her own room at assistance, so y'all just living together.
Yeah.
What was the talks about the future, like future talks? What was that looking like?
Well, it was about me securing a job, like staying on a job long enough to even build. I always had like a bad habit with money.
Got you. You wanted to splurge.
Yeah, always. Like I wanted to do nice things. Like that's how I always was. I was always giving. So I was always romantic.
Yeah.
When the anniversaries came, I'm buying gifts and stuff like that. We staying at hotels in the city. Things like that.
Like, do a bit.
Oh yeah, not always. Like because it's like that was my envision on what love is. Like that's just the only concept that I understood. Was just like trying to make you feel special.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. I was fascinated by Manhattan always. Like even it's funny where she lived in Astoria. Right across you could see the city.
Yeah.
So I always used to just look and I'd be like, yo, somebody owns that building. Like it's one person that or two people own that building. So it just was always fascinating to me.
Yeah. So talks about the future. What were some things y'all will bring up? So it was about getting a job. What about having a family?
A family, we play kid names. Like, we're gonna name our kid. So I like the name Sebastian a lot.
From Telfair or nah?
Just I always was into the name.
Gotcha.
It wasn't necessarily Sebastian Telfair. And then I was I'm still a Frank Ocean fan.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs by him is Sierra Leone.
Oh, he was a feature, with Jay-Z.
Yeah. No, Sierra Leone is a song on Channel Orange.
I never listened to the album like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one.
I heard Pyramids and that was it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
So
on the
that was
same album.
Yeah,
so that was a name that I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Sierra Leone.
Got you.
Oh, yeah, that was gonna be the full name.
The question I wanted to ask you was role models. Did you have any? Because for you to have that mindset of like, yo, I want to do fancy things and all this stuff, I want to be like you a bit flashy now. Was there anybody in mind that you looked up to or seen that was like, I want to be like that?
My brother was.
He's flashy too?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. My brother was getting money.
Got you.
For like a lot of the people was getting money. So
Got you.
he always had cars, clothes, jewelry, like sneakers, whatever. He's still like a huge sneakerhead. So that was like, in terms of proximity, that was somebody that I can see and I could call and I could reach. So it was easy to just want to emulate the things that he did.
Got you.
Yeah. So.
And what about just your goals in life? Like, did you have any?
Nah.
You just.
Yeah, bro, I didn't know. Like my life changed like in 2004. My mom, she stopped. She was a correction officer.
Got you.
And she left the job. I was in Catholic school like my whole life.
Right.
So when she left the job, she was like, yo, we can't do the Catholic school thing no more. Like, you going to public school.
Money, yeah.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I took what came with going to public school.
Yeah.
And it's a totally different environment.
Shit,
but I'm glad that I got to experience it because, it builds character, because I feel like Catholic school is not all perfect, what everybody make it seems to be, but it is more structured. Gotcha. The environment is definitely more controlled.
Yeah.
You go from having 22 kids in your class to having 35 kids in your class. Like
public school, right?
Like how do you expect to really learn anything for real? Yeah. So it's just a different environment.
That's how I felt in college. I went from Virginia Union, was a HBCU, and going to Albany, SUNY Albany after that. When you got like 80 people in the class versus the 20, 30 in the class. I'm like, whole different dynamic. But I should have stayed in Virginia Union. I would have got better grades. Yeah, I flunked out of SUNY. Like I was so focused on doing music. Yeah. But other thing I wanted to ask you was misconceptions. Like, how do people view you at that time versus now?
I don't think people at that time. I don't even think people paid attention to me, bro.
Really? Dang, sucks.
I don't think people paid attention to me because I was always like next to the person, if that makes sense.
Gotcha, if you knew this person, you must be like, you must be popping if you know this person. Like that.
Like I've been around people, going back, one of my best friends since I was a kid was DJ Just.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know Just.
Popping. That's Just.
Yeah, especially at that time. Yeah.
You go to the mall and that's Bow Wow DJ. He's in Prison Song, but that's my man's. Like that's my dog. Like I'm going to his crib, I'm going to his house. We had that type of relationship. So it's like, okay, automatically I'm second fiddle.
Got you.
Then my best friend that I knew since I was 5, he became like this basketball legend in my hood. Like
what's his name?
They call him Buckets, but his name is Mel.
Got you.
All
right.
He built his name up.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I put the basketball in his hand because I'm like, yo, listen, you could be good, but he practiced. He loved this shit. He took this shit to the next level. So now, again, I'm Pippen. He's a Jordan. Then one of my other right hand man, Bar. Shout out to Bar. We opening a store together right now in Greensboro. He's working on that right now. So he was a great rapper.
Oh, fire!
He was a great rapper, and because I'm so close in proximity, you're like, I'm a rap too. Fuck it. He was way better than me. Way better than me from jump. Like, you know how people take time to get good at rapping?
Yeah.
He was good from the beginning.
Gotcha.
Like, really good from the beginning. I'm like, what the fuck? So
sometimes you have that talent,
I felt really insecure hanging around, like being in the studio, because it took me 300 takes to finish 116, and he'll be always patient. Like, and no matter what studio he went to, he never made me feel like, oh damn, like he never treated me like he was embarrassed. He was just like, yo, go ahead, yo, you gonna get it right. Yeah. So I always appreciated him, and that, like, he don't understand how much that meant for me. Yeah. Because it built my confidence, and it felt good for somebody to have confidence in me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Everything I did, like sports and everything, once you have that supporter that's confident, like, oh yeah, I believe in you. That drives you.
And I was so whack, bro. I got better. I did, but he was there when it was bad, for sure. Yeah.
Who would you describe yourself like, rapping wise? How would you describe yourself? Like, what type of rapper?
A lot of my stuff was about
ABCs.
Nah. I like, a lot of my stuff is connected to women and me being like
you try to be a fab.
Not that good. Fab is, I
Yeah.
would say a loon, where it's just like, yo, Loon was there for one, like you could just tell what he was there
Yeah.
for. Like
Yeah,
I like Loon's style. Like when he rapped, it was just like,
it was
yo,
smooth, yeah.
and that's
For
what
the
it
ladies.
was.
Got it.
Yeah. But
All right.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know.
Left
bro.
it alone,
yeah.
right? So let's take a little. Let's fast forward a little bit. Yeah, living together in Astoria.
Yeah.
What was some ups and downs in the relationship that y'all was going through?
Oh nah. Me with women, bro. Me with.
So you was looking elsewhere?
It was falling in my lap. I was looking like everything. Like I was lifting up a rock to see. Like bro. Listen, at that
Woman was falling
time,
out the sky?
at that time, yeah, because I'm feeling myself. Like
Yeah.
I'm feeling myself like tremendously. Like I'm in
What changed though?
good shape. I'm
All
like
right.
everything was just good. Like everything was good. Like and I'm having my way, and that just made me have bad habits. Like
Sheesh.
I wasn't someone that always thought I was attractive.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when women start like taking interest and calling me handsome, I'm like,
Or
yo,
changed your life, right?
I'm like, word, y'all think that about me? Oh, watch this, and I would start like
Even though you
feeding
had
into
Amber,
it.
was Amber ever bigging you up like this?
She would big me up, yeah.
But you just wanted to hear from other
Yeah.
people.
It was just it was once I started hearing it from other people, it was crazy because she was one of the first people that like gave me compliments on my physique. I never even, she was like, yo, you got a nice back. I'm like, what, the back? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, and she was like one of the first people. She like, it wasn't that she wasn't giving me compliments. It's just that
You like
I was getting a surplus of compliments outside.
Yeah,
And
so now you're getting this new attention.
Mm-hmm.
Are you dressing different? Or you like?
I always had style. Like I said, I was pretty spoiled.
Now, in your prior relationships, you ain't have that mindset of like, let me look elsewhere. Or did you?
Nah, I did.
But not like this, like how you
This
was
is
more
the
extreme?
one that, because we lived together, I think this was like different. But yeah, in high school, that's been like a thing. I'm gonna have 2 girlfriends in
That's crazy.
school. Yeah.
I never had the mindset to like cheat or whatever. It was difficult, especially to like keeping track of everything and money wise and.
Nah, see, I never looked at it like that because
Yeah.
for me it was like, it was championed in my family. Like I said, I grew up with men, so it was like how many you got like this? It's a numbers game. It's a number game. Like, and it's immature. Like it's fucked up. It's stupid because it's like, nah, like you don't know how that's gonna affect me in my future.
Gotcha.
And obviously it did. But it's like you don't know what you don't know until like you realize like, yo, I fucked up. So that's what, back to your point, it's trial and error, bro.
Was you getting caught?
Oh yeah, I was sloppy.
Well, take me to the like some of the times you got caught.
My phone. My phone was
same G1?
Nah. I was an iPhone at that point.
Gotcha.
It was iPhone. And I think she might have went through my phone. I never used to lock my phone.
Yeah.
I never used to lock my phone at that time, and she went through it, and I'm just like, all right,
Did you lie about it or kept it real?
I try to get out of it. Yeah, I try to get out of it.
And what would these arguments look like? Like, so you would get caught, but that's the main argument you had?
Yeah, we didn't really have to. Like, we had a good relationship. Like, looking back on it, yeah. Like,
so you get caught, and how would the process go?
I would get caught. She would press me about it, and I would, either try to get out of it. If that didn't work, then but she had a temper, so she would get physical stuff like that. Yeah, but not like she can't do nothing to me.
What's her background?
Guyanese.
Oh shit, physical, definitely.
Yeah, physical.
I hate to say it, yeah. Guyanese girls is kind of crazy.
So it was just like one of those.
Guyanese, all that.
And that's what it was. It was just like, all right, cool. But I had respect for her. I didn't put my hands on her, nothing like that. It was just like, yo, I deserve it. Whatever you did to me, I deserved it. But
would you step out the house? Would you go somewhere else, or how?
Yeah, I would go to Jamaica, to Southside.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How would y'all make up?
We just miss each other because after a while you're so used to like spending that time together. It's like, damn, I want to go home, like and I would just go home. We wouldn't really have a conversation about what took place or nothing. It was like nothing happened.
Sheesh, that's not good, man.
Nah,
crazy.
Like nothing happened.
And then y'all just swing back into the groove of things. You'll do it again, or keep the same girls as before.
No. Sometimes it'll be different. You
said they was under a rock.
Yeah, nah, bro. Like I said, I became someone that was fascinated by that attention, and I was seeking it.
And what was So what was it about the women that you was seeking? Like was it anything about them? Was it like different shapes, different size?
Nah, I had a type. So even
type?
somebody I was building Nia Longs.
So you told all of them to cut their hair? You lying.
So my thing was short haircut, and then I like nipple piercing. So I used to ask everyone to get their nipple pierced. So it's a couple people with short hair.
Because of you.
Yeah, you know how girls be like, oh yeah, I had a perm. Back then, that's when my hair's short now. Like some of them be like, yo, my hair never grew back the same. Like, I'm sorry now.
You
like,
see some of those girls to this day?
I don't see them, but yeah, they're around, I'm sure.
With short hair, probably.
It just didn't
They
quite
probably
go
got
back
wigs.
the
They probably
same.
got wigs now.
Yeah, nobody like their hair, bro. Nobody like their own hair no more, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it was doing that. And what about tattoos? Anybody get tattoos?
Nah, nobody got it. No.
All right.
Nobody got no tattoos on me.
So nipple piercings and short hair.
Short hair, yeah.
Skin complexion don't matter?
It varied. Yeah. I'm not like a colorist person, but
Gotcha.
yeah, it varied.
And you'll go right back to Amber if it didn't work out with the other girls, or that was home base.
I knew who I wanted to be with, but like I said, when I entertained that. When I was out, I would entertain that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Was there any like things on her side that made you mad or made you feel insecure about?
She was popular.
Gotcha.
So it was like I forgot. I think like this when Waka Flocka was super hot.
Gotcha.
And somebody that used to run with him used to stay in her like DMs or private messages, whatever.
He is from Queens. I forgot about that.
And I'm like, yo, what's up? Like niggas is hitting you up. Like, yeah. Like I went through her phone on some insecure shit. Like I was insecure because I'm like, who are these people? Who is these niggas? You feel me? But you know, I don't think she handled it well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she'll try to like convince me that it's nothing.
Yeah.
And it probably wasn't nothing. Like looking back at it, she was just having normal conversations.
Mm-hmm.
It just was, they were being pushy, but she wasn't handling it the way that I felt like she should have handled it.
Right.
And that's it. But she was cool.
So other than the phone thing was your main issues.
Yeah.
Nothing else. That's crazy. Yeah. So it's simple. So this ended because of infidelity. You would say.
Yeah. Fast forward. Like if we fast forward it, hell yeah.
Take us there.
That part of it.
Anything happened in between, or that y'all was just rocky up and down?
It was like we hit. Like we was coasting after a while where things was like cool. We thinking, all right, we gonna really be together. You know, things are getting serious.
Yeah.
So what I think made us get real close in 2011, my grandmother died. So I was 21 now.
Gotcha.
So she was like there. She was super supportive. So 2012, my other grandmother died. So yeah, Christmas.
Father side, mother side.
So the first one was my father's side. The second one was my mother's side. And I feel like she didn't handle that well. So
you was more closer to this one?
No, I was more closer to my father's mother.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I'm like the only grandson there.
Gotcha.
But there, I'm fighting for attention with my mother's mom. So it's different. Like,
gotcha.
My brother could be the favorite. My little cousins there. You know, it varies. So, she wasn't really there for me for that one. To me, in my opinion, she wasn't really there for me. It was tough. So I was just like, damn, like, all right. And I met someone else, like a cool chick. I didn't want to call her a chick, but she was cool. She was there for me. She was supportive, and she held me down a lot because I was already like grieving from the year before. I didn't even get a chance to really grieve for real. And then like Christmas Eve, the next year, the following year, I'm preparing for a funeral, you know? So it's just like, you know, so it's tough. So I think that was like an area where it allowed somebody else to come and make a different kind of impact to me. Because usually I would just keep it out, you know? But this one penetrated my heart a little bit like differently.
And you put Amber in the back burner a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Focused on give her a name. What's another short hair?
Now this one didn't have short hair, but you.
Oh, yeah. So we just call her Tiffany.
All right,
so Tiffany comes in.
Yeah.
Y'all build a bond.
Yeah.
Amber know about her? Finds out about
her? Yeah, in a weird way. Yeah.
How?
So Tiffany is the name, right?
Yeah.
So Tiffany kind of knew. She knew about we both were involved with someone else.
Oh shoot!
When we initially met, so we were just.
I hate to say it, but that's the best way to cheat when you got something to lose.
Yeah, we was both playing the same game.
Yeah,
we was both playing the same game.
Cheating is bad.
Yeah,
but
I think
that's the best way to cheat.
No, it is bad. So that's what I'm saying. But it was more so like, okay, all right, cool. We just gonna see what's what.
Yeah.
But we never really like crossed the line. We just spent a lot of time like talking, like texting. we didn't even have each other number. We was on Facebook, like just talking all the time. And she, like I said, I told her, yo, me and my girl, we going through something. And we was at the time. But then we ended up fixing it like we did every other time. And I never mentioned that. So now this situation, she get caught up, and long story short, she ended up moving with me. Like I'm back in Southside now.
So that's where your mother's at?
Yeah.
All right. So you back with
But I had
mom's?
the whole basement. Like I had the whole basement to myself. So I got my own
Queens
entrance.
people always get the basement, man. Yeah. That shit's crazy.
So I had my own entrance, a hot tub, all types of shit. Like it was hooked up. Like for someone my age, I was definitely living like well at that time.
She moved it. So how would you maneuver when Amber wanted to come over?
It was Astoria all the way. We staying in Astoria.
She never asked to come over?
Nah, because she ain't drive. So it was like it's the commitment that it would take to come. So I'd be like, yo, I'll come out there. So that went on for about 3 months.
Gotcha.
So all the while I'm like trying to save my relationship, and you know, I'm getting there. So it comes to a point where I tell Tiffany, like, hey, listen, you know, this is what I want to do or whatever, you know. And no, sorry, I'm skipping parts. So what happened is one day me and Amber are out at dinner.
Right.
We're at dinner, and I look at my phone and I get a video of Tiffany destroying my crib. So she already moved out at this point.
Due to what? What happened prior?
So she moved out because she found her own place now. Like
But why she destroyed your shit?
Oh, well, because Amber's stuff was there. She went, like, because she had a key, because she was staying there. I'm like, yo, listen, but I never took the key back. So she just went and was like, oh, I always meant to go grab this one thing that I left at your crib. But when she got there, Amber's stuff was there. So she wrecked my whole crib. So now
she was Guyanese too?
Nah, she's regular. She regular American. She regular American. So now she sent me the video. So I'm at the table like, okay, all right, damn. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do, but obviously we gotta go back there.
Yeah.
So when we go back there, I try to act all surprised, like, damn, what happened? Who broke a hand did this shit? But I already know. Like you feel me? I already know. And you know, so she go into the bathroom. She come out and she's like, yo, do you mess with somebody named Tiffany? And I'm like,
oh, she left a note in there?
No, I'm using
Got you.
your name. But
no, I'm talking about did Tiffany leave a note?
No, I don't know how they got in contact, but it was a phone call. It was a phone call.
Dang.
It was a phone call. So once the phone call happened, she just, you know, she was sad. She walked out.
Mm-hmm.
So now, that whole week after that, it was like maybe the week before Valentine's Day. So, Tiffany's birthday is Valentine's weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
So now it's like she wants to still celebrate her birthday with me. But I'm like, I can't. Like, we can't do that. And some whole weird shit happened, bro. I don't want to get into that because it's too personal. It's too personal. It's weird though.
Nah, you can't say ask me anything.
You can ask me anything, but I'm offering information at this point. If I tell you now, if you ask me questions, then I could tell you.
Because I want to know what happened. You said some weird shit happened. You ended up celebrating the birthday with her?
So they're in communication heavily. Obviously, they comparing stories. They want to know what was said, this, that.
How long y'all been dealing?
You know, the whole story.
The women stuff.
The whole story. So they explaining. So now they kind of like involving me in it, where they calling me. I'm like, bro, y'all have each other. Y'all don't need me. Y'all can discuss these things without me. Like y'all can just say, yo, I was lying to this. Like there's no need. And I was just so frustrated with the whole process that it was just like, all right, leave me alone. So one night, sleep. Like I'm knocked out. I had to go to work the next morning, and I get a call from one of them, and they was like, hey, could you come pick us up? The train is on up.
Or
they hanging out.
The fuck? All right.
And you fill in a blank. You fill in a blank for the like they hanging out. Like So it got wild after that.
You was with both of them?
No. No.
I want to know what.
No.
I'll put two and two together. So you picked them both up.
Yeah.
So you was with them both. I'm gonna just assume that. And then how did that play out after that?
It got too emotional. It got too emotional because I really had real feelings for them both for different reasons.
Yeah.
I had better chemistry with one, and then but I also had like a history, like with one that we've been through things together. You know, I live with you. I've been around your family, so it's tough to
That's
like
5 years. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's tough to throw away. Yeah.
So where did it fully go downhill with Amber?
After that moment where they was hanging out and stuff. After that moment when they started hanging out, then she was like, "Yo, you know what? I gotta remove myself.
Amber says this.
Yeah, she says I like. She was like, "Yo, listen, that girl love you something like in a different way.
Yeah,
I love you, but I don't know if I love you that much to kind of put up with none of this shit." So she started distancing herself.
Dang.
Yeah.
Did you stick with Tiffany?
Eventually I fought.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I didn't want it to end like that, you know? Like, I was clear, and I said, I explained to Tiffany, like, yo, I want to make this work, but she made it hard for me. At that time, she
was toxic as hell, yeah.
She was hot. She was hot, bro. She was a hot one at the time, and they was just like, yeah, it was tough to leave her alone. She would make it hard for me. She before love languages was a thing, she was like really speaking to my love languages. And
what is your love language? Is it the same at that time too, as it is now?
No.
What was it before?
What is it?
It's like quality time. You got acts of service. Physical touch.
Yeah, physical touch was my thing. Yeah,
and Tiffany was providing that.
Yeah,
better than Amber.
I wouldn't say better, but it was just like in a different way. Like she was like real gentle with me.
Gotcha.
Like it was less like that.
Yeah.
She had the finesse. Like Amber was great.
Yeah.
At what she did, but it was just like a different. It was just like what I needed at the time. Yeah, I just needed that soft touch at the time. Yeah,
that could pull you in. I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
So now Amber's out the picture. She never comes back. Like
she's like I said, I was trying to keep her. I was trying to keep her. Then eventually it was just like, all right, it's only but so much. I'm gonna try to get you back or whatever.
Yeah.
So I moved forward with Tiffany.
How long did that last?
Tiffany was 6 years.
So 5 with Amber.
No. So because it's overlapping. So it was 22. So 2 years I dealt with them both.
For 2 years?
Yeah.
No, but this is like it was 2 girlfriend at the same time?
You could call it that, yeah.
It was Lou Will before Lou Will.
Yeah, but it's annoying. It's nothing that I'm proud of at this point. Like,
and they knew about each other.
No, they didn't know about each other. I hid it for 2 years. I was hiding. Yeah, so it was stressful. It was stressful.
I thought it was like a combined thing.
Nah. I don't think I could pull that off. Bro. That's a rich man game, bro. Yeah. I couldn't.
Neo and all that.
Yeah, I couldn't.
All right, so added those 2 years to the end of Amber's 2 years.
Yeah.
Combined for 6 years.
Yeah.
And 5 years. I get it. Dang. Yeah. And then 6 years with Tiffany. Why you didn't want to tell that story instead of
I don't know. I feel like I didn't learn much from that situation.
From Tiffany's?
No. I feel like I learned a lot from Amber.
Yeah. What did you learn? What would you say?
The grass ain't always greener, and pay attention to the family dynamic, because I used to look at it like we didn't always spend a lot of time, or whenever it was holidays, it was like she would go to her family, I go to mine, which was cool, which was fine with me. Yeah. But I learned to appreciate and value someone who does have their own family dynamic, and instead of like not having and leaning on mine, because the lines get blurred. It's like, yo, I after a while, like dealing with someone who doesn't have a strong family dynamic, it kind of like changes your family, because it's like she'll go and speak to my mom. My mom is gonna talk, but it's like, yo, where do I go for like solace? Like every time I go to my mother's house, you already spoke to my mother, so now I got to deal with that, and I just want my mother to be a mother.
I get it, yeah.
So I think
that does make sense, yeah.
So I think those are the 2 important things that I learned, and just like with Amber, yeah. Dang. I appreciate that family dynamic.
If Amber heard this episode, what would she say that you missed out? That you left out?
I don't know. I don't think I left anything out.
All right. So if she heard this episode and want to do her own episode, what you think? How you think that would go? What would she say about you?
It'd be similar. She would agree. I think I was pretty like honest about, like, where I stand, like me being insecure about her popularity and other men liking her,
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah, I think that she would echo
All right.
these similar
What would your friends say
sentiments.
about
They would say that that was my first love.
her? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they knew like she was like that for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And in 2025, do you ever think about certain characteristics? Like, do you? I know you're in a relationship now, but I'm saying when you was dating in the dating phase,
Yeah.
would you use some of her characteristics or her personality and compare it to women that you was dating in the future?
Nah. I think I've outgrown
Got you.
those
All right.
characteristics in a way where it's just like, yeah, I think naturally, yeah, when
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
meet someone at 19 and even the early 20s is still like a young, and it's your formative years. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't even know who
Yeah.
you're becoming for real. So it's
That's
just
true.
like, no, I couldn't compare it because I start thinking bigger, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even like in my next relationship, it was bigger than that one in terms of like what I was trying to do, what I was trying to accomplish.
Got
And
you.
then the relationship after that is like, okay, next level, okay. Home ownership, just
Yeah.
real serious
Your
things,
outlook on life was different. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm a parent. Obviously it's not the same, so not the same. My daughter doesn't belong to who I'm with now, but
Got you.
yeah, so it's just
Was it with Tiffany?
yeah, it's with Tiffany.
Dang.
Yeah.
How was that relationship now?
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I think when we split really early.
Yeah.
Um Probably like a huge regret of mine of not allowing that relationship to cultivate into anything. But it was like at that time, I don't know if I was necessarily ready to be
A
a
dad?
dad
Yeah.
because I wasn't willing to change my ways. Not that I wasn't there for my daughter, but
Still had the cheating ways?
I just yeah,
You had the
no,
urges?
yeah. It was just like yo, no what people don't speak about enough, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest about
Yeah.
it. Because it's always like a word to describe what a woman is going through. Like, oh,
Postpartum and all that. Yeah.
there's nothing like that for a man, but it's like they don't understand the feeling of when your woman is going through this, even though it's a sacred time and we should cherish
Yeah.
it a little bit more. Like I'm losing a partner. Like for now, like think about for 9 months, I have to, you going through the different changes in your body and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So
Mhm.
who we were when we were just dating and there wasn't no kid involved
Yeah.
is no longer there, So it's like everything changed. And then even after you have the baby, the focus is the baby.
Yeah.
So normal arguments that we
So
can
that same
normally
connection is not the same. It's
it's
like
just
a little distant.
it's
Yeah.
really difficult. So if
Gotcha.
you don't have anyone to show you how to navigate through that, it's
Yeah.
tough and you're gonna make a brash decision. And that's what we did. It was just like, yo, we was arguing so much. We was arguing. And then it was just like, yo, like we can't do this no more. Like
Yeah.
it was hard for me. But it's like, all right, what we gonna do? Argue? What? Like our daughter's too young. We just arguing too much.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
from there, it was just like, okay, so we split really early. But that's a
Sheesh.
regret of mine.
Of
That's a,
splitting? Could have made it work. Counseling,
it's a lot
some
of
type of help.
options. It's
Yeah.
a lot of options. But it was like after a while, I was interested in making it work, and when I was interested in making it work, she was like, no, and it was just became this
No,
whole
I get it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's tough.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, have a cordial
Yeah,
relationship
we
for the
called you.
daughter and
Yeah, we
everything.
called you. Like my
That's good.
daughter's 8 now, so
Yeah.
she has more independence. Before it was just like me really depending on how her mom would feel,
Got you.
where I had to deal with my daughter, and now it's just like I could kind of have my own relationship with my daughter
Got you.
without it being connected to the mom 100%. So
Got it. Got it.
yeah,
That's crazy how that went from Amber to Tiffany. And then you had that dynamic, you had to end up having a baby with Tiffany
yeah,
instead of Amber. That's
yeah,
crazy how that works, how
yeah.
life works. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think it was just one of those situations where like I always thinking about like what's next. Like I
yeah,
said, I'm
yeah,
big on leveling up, and I want to level up. So I think not to say a kid is a level up, but it was
yeah,
just like thought I was ready for that next phase of my life, which was fatherhood.
yeah,
I
yeah,
felt like, and I should have waited. I
yeah,
tell people now today, like, yo, bro, just get it all out your system, whether it's traveling or any
yep,
endeavors you want to try without it being a consequence, because
yeah,
you got to realize everything that you don't spend on your kid it's kind of a consequence
yeah,
because you can't run away from that responsibility. So it's like that's your opportunity to kind of live your life and figure it out.
yeah.
And
Now
I didn't
you're
do
right
that.
about that.
I
Yeah.
never took a break for myself. I never
So after every relationship was
a
bam, bam, bam.
relationship.
You did say that in the questionnaire. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
you got to have one break at least.
Nah, no break.
Damn,
No
he was
breaks.
that some guys on my podcast give the advice of like, in order to get over somebody, you got to get under somebody else, and that's horrible advice.
It's terrible advice.
Yeah,
it's terrible
but
advice.
I never take that.
Yeah, it's terrible advice.
But I see how people could do it because it's like you don't want to feel that hurt sometimes. You don't want to feel that pain, and it's got to roll right over to the next person.
Yeah, I could admit that I was a coward.
Yeah,
alone. What? I'd be like,
I get it.
like, because I'm so used to being in a relationship that being alone is just like the furthest thing from my mind. Like, I don't want to feel that. I didn't want to feel that, but eventually you have to, and that's the best advice. Is just to really like sit with yourself. You gotta go through that. Like one of my best friends, like I think he a little drastic when it comes to how much he wants to feel that pain and sit in that pain. Like he wants to like really like fill a tub up with water and sit in there and be sad. Like me, I'm not that type of nigga. Like I can't do that.
Like, let's go out to party. Let's go out.
Not party, but I want to be around some things that I enjoy. And I try to move forward.
Gotcha.
I try to move forward.
How did you like cope and heal from the Amber relationship?
Took a while. It took a while. And I think it was just more so just focusing on my career, like finding what's next for me, because that like a chapter that that didn't exist for me anymore. So it's just like, okay, I went from the person struggling to keep a job to, okay, finding something that I'm into. I'm in hospitality, and that was just like something natural for me that I was really good at. And I was able to make an impact early on in my career where it was like, okay. So at the same time I'm having my daughter, I'm in my career is getting started, and it just worked out. So I didn't have time to really just focus on the past. At that point, it was just focusing on my career. Yeah.
And you was dealing with somebody at the same time. Yeah. Got you. So you never really fully healed, but you had to just move on from it.
Yeah. I had to deal with it. I had to accept what I done. Like I've always been someone that's accountable.
Gotcha.
To say like, yo, listen, I fucked up.
Gotcha.
And I messed up big time. I messed up big time. And not even for a sense where it's just like the cheating, but it's just like you destroy other people's vision of love. Because people give so much. And even though like she's probably looking back at it like, yo, that relationship was a fraction of what my other relationships were, but at the time it's just like she don't know how that may have affected her next relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I think it's unfair sometimes, where it's just like now the person who didn't do anything to her, with pure intentions, now has to deal with a broken person or a hurt person. So it's just like, that's not fair. So I think I probably got her at her strongest. And now like now
it
when I
send her light a little bit, dims her trust levels and all of that.
Insecurities, like, because men don't understand like just how like deep that shit cut for them, because it's just like they walk around questioning themselves and saying, oh well, am I not good enough, or like, and that's not what I wanted to do. Really, my mistakes came from just a lack of guidance.
Gotcha.
And just not knowing, like, none of it's intentional. None of it is like, yo, I don't, because that's not what I feel. Like, and people don't understand, like, it hurt me a lot to see them hurt, because that's not the representation I want to give when it comes to how I love. But it's just like, yo, where do I learn how to love a woman properly? If nobody's showing me these things, if this is not what I'm seeing, then where do I learn?
You ever feel a need to like reach out and apologize for your actions?
I would love to. I would love to, but then I think that sometimes it's better to keep the distance.
Gotcha.
I think it's better to keep the distance, just for the simple fact that you don't want to open no doors. You don't know what they got going on in their life. Even if I'm just coming to really apologize, like, some doors are just better left closed.
Gotcha. The therapy talk. I heard it on your podcast a few times. You ever been? How was it?
It's interesting. It's a journey. It's a journey. I think I would really try to get most people, like, I don't force it on people, and I don't want to force it on people, because I was one of the people when Charlamagne would be like, therapy. I hated that shit.
Anxiety.
Like, don't be pushy. But after going through it, I see the benefits of it. It's probably one of the best investments in myself that I've made, because it brings clarity to a lot of what I do.
So
and it's like a lot of times you don't know why you do what you do, like you said. But then it's like when someone
breaks it down,
has these conversations with you, and just kind of like put everything in perspective. And I think that's what therapy allows, is like, it brings a different perspective, because my mother gonna say something else. Like my mother gonna tell me, yo, I did the best that I could.
Right.
But sometimes that's the worst you could do. Like, sometimes it's not what you think it is.
Yeah.
Like me, I probably would think that I'm the best dad.
Right.
But now, my friend asked me a question. They was like, yo, if you could trade places with anybody, who would it be? And I said, oh, I would trade places with my daughter because I would want to know how she view me. Because I want to see like how she really feel about the things that I'm doing. Because I probably think, yo, Torrance, I'm the best. I'm doing what's right.
Right.
Like a love language. Like maybe that's not what my daughter needs.
Right. Right.
Maybe she don't need Jordans. Maybe she don't need to go shop. Maybe that's not her thing.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is like we gotta stop thinking that because we're trying our best and we thinking that we're doing our best.
Yeah.
That's what that person needs.
Gotcha.
And I think we all arrogant
that makes sense,
in that way. Yeah.
Some people, probably my listeners, would be like, yo, he's being selfish. Why would he want to? Yeah, but if you really want to know that, that's the best answer.
And that's what it is, because that's what was love to me. My mother kept us in fly shit. So that's my idea of love.
But did you really want that stuff?
Hell yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah. I wanted it because I see my brother get it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right, if he getting it, I want it. That's it. I didn't know what I needed.
Gotcha.
I didn't know what I needed. Like me and my mom, we got real close. Like probably after I had my daughter, we got real close. In 2021, she had a nervous breakdown, and she went ballistic. So 2021 was like a wild year, and she was just like ready to commit suicide.
Wow.
So I catch her, like I found out, and I'm like wrestling the knife out of her hand and shit. And it was tough.
Yeah.
Broke me in every way, because this is like the strongest person that I know.
Yeah.
So it was like, yo, all right, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? But it also made me elevate, like in terms of like being a man, because I never had that type of responsibility. So caring for your mother while caring for your daughter. My daughter's in dance school.
Right.
She needs me every day still.
Yeah.
And working and providing. So I'm juggling all of these things, and I was like, damn, this is real life. But it's also like that shit broke me with my mother. So I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna do?
Dang.
Like I think people understand it's like, yo, like you lost your parent.
Yeah.
But it's like
the thought
being there,
that,
and that's what it was. So I was always scared after. Like, if she not answering the phone quick enough, where you think my mind going? So I'll tell her, like, Mom, please, you gotta answer the phone, because that did something to me psychologically that probably will affect me for the rest of my life. Now she's better.
Yeah.
But I always think like, all right, like if you thought about doing it before, you probably thought about doing it again. But thank God, like she's good. Like, we speak every day, multiple times a day. We just really close. And I prayed. Like that's when I started praying a lot, like, or just understanding like God. Cause I used to, cause she was like, she wasn't normal for a while. Like she was on medicine.
What was it? Like what made her?
She just was going through a lot. Like she felt like she never had a break. And I understand because.
Did she leave being a CEO and into something else?
No, nothing. She just was mother, like being a mother. But it was just like, my mother's crib was like a hub, whoever needed a place to stay.
Oh, she had multiple people in there? Like,
but yeah, just whoever. Like she has a huge heart.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time she feels like people didn't reciprocate what she's giving out. Yeah. So she's feeling like taken advantage of. My pop's not helping out as much as she feel like he should. She's arguing with my brother, but my brother got kids. So now she's helped raising his kids. But then she got kids of her own, which is me and my I have a little sister. So it's like all these personalities. She like, yo, she broke it down to me the other day. She's like, yo, even with my own kids, y'all all 7 years apart. That's 3 different like generation, like age brackets that I have to deal with. So I'm dealing with a infant, and then I'm dealing with a teenager, and then I'm dealing with someone that should be going to college. But instead, I'm trying to help raise his kids. I'm trying to be an aunt. I'm trying to, and she's always giving herself to people like that. That's her. I always felt like she did the wrong thing career-wise,
Why is that?
She
should have been like a doctor or something? Or?
Her heart. I always say my mother should have been a teacher.
Got it.
Like naturally, she has this voice that commands a room that she's not yelling. It just projects.
She
And
probably could have learned that from being a CO.
she learned how to curse from being a CO, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just think that, and I learned to appreciate that about my mother. You know that, but definitely I could see my mother be a teacher.
That's
Easily.
And what lessons have you learned from just the experience now that you take on to this day? From the Amber experience.
Patience.
All right.
And talking things out. Like that's something that I'm heavy on. Like being able to communicate, like, and it bothers me because that's my strong point is communication. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I really want to talk these things through. I want to understand you. Now, probably what I could work on is how I approach these conversations. I probably don't approach things the best way.
What would you say? What would you do?
I come in strong. I come in strong. Like, especially if it's a big deal to me, I'm coming in hot. Bro.
Empathy. Probably have to work on empathy.
Yeah, definitely.
Got you. All right.
Definitely.
So that's something you have to work on.
Yeah. And I want to improve on that. Like that's the goal, to constantly improve. I want to improve every day if I can. Yeah.
You already gave some advice, but what would you say is for somebody going through a heartbreak or a breakup that you would give them?
Advice that I would give is it's two things that I want to say.
All right.
One would be give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Reflect on everything, the behaviors, all of that stuff. Because I tell people, you come in this like world as a kid, it's weird to me. I was having a conversation and I was like, yo, kids come in this world fearless.
Right.
Like no understanding of what fire is or nothing.
Feel like you couldn't just be invincible.
Empty.
Yeah.
In their vessels, you could put whatever you want into them.
Right.
And I feel like that's my situation. I was empty. I was just a kid.
Yeah.
I've been through certain situations. Excuse me. And it was just like, it changed me. But I didn't come into the world this way.
Gotcha.
So I think give yourself that grace and be like, yo, listen, your mistakes don't define you. You could bounce back from that. If you really want to change and you want to grow, you could definitely kind of like, do the work. It's just about doing the work. And the second thing is find God. Find God. I think, or whatever your belief is. I'm not going to say find God specifically, but for me, that was something that when things really got tough for me, like really, really tough for me, sometimes that's all you feel you could turn to, honestly, because it's like your family gonna view things one way. My family knows me well, and they'll blame me a lot of the times, and it's just like sometimes I just need somebody to just want to understand me, but they'll jump in and be like, "Oh, but you're like this," and sometimes I don't need to hear that. Like, I think that relationship with God and talking to God, like I said, when my mother was sick, my mother wasn't speaking, and my mother's a great communicator. She's very smart. She's intelligent. Her favorite game is Scrabble. Like, that's what we bond over. So to lose that, and I used to say, yo, God, please, if you make my mother better again, yo, I'm going to tell her I love her every day. Because we wasn't affectionate. Like, we didn't express that.
Right.
We knew it was love, but we never said those words. So now, it happened.
Yeah.
It happened. Like, so it's joy. Like, now I'm just like, damn, I don't take it for granted. So it's not a day that go by that I don't tell my mother I love her. Not a day. Not a day. If I speak to her, she know that, yo, Ma, I love you. That's it.
Yeah.
Even if we on the phone for 2 minutes, hey, or whatever. If I text her, sometimes I'm busy at work. She gets upset. Oh, I didn't speak to you all day. I call you when I get on the train, or I'm in the car, whatever. I love you. Like, because that's important. That's important.
Yeah, it's crazy how like something traumatic can happen for you to get that, realize that, and cherish, just the people you have in your corner.
Trial and error, bro.
Yeah.
Trial and error. Like that should be the name of this episode.
Trial and error.
Trial and error, bro. That's it. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Your biggest lesson learned was, you said, the grass ain't greener.
The grass ain't greener all the time, bro.
And
water your shit.
Yeah.
Water yours, bro.
Right.
Like it's gonna be whatever you want it to be. Like, and that's what anything in life. Anything. Yo, if you want a nice body, work out.
Right.
You feel me?
Diet and work out,
Whatever it is, do it. Like, that's what it is. People think it's like literal, like, no, I'm gonna pour water on myself. No, like, literally put the work in. That's all it is. That's why my grass is green.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I water it. I actually go out there and I rake the dead grass out.
Yeah.
I put seeds in it.
Yeah.
I cultivate where I am.
Right.
If you want a beautiful home, you're gonna invest in your home.
Mm-hmm.
You want good content, you're gonna come to Need to Know Studios.
Need to Know Studios, right?
You feel me? Like that's it.
Right,
Some of these things just go hand in hand. And I
Yeah.
think once people understand that the dreams that they have, the things that they want, it's not that far. Like, it ain't far.
Yeah, you just gotta work at it.
It's not far. Like, it's
Yeah.
you have access to everything you need, long as you got air in your lungs.
Right,
you know,
right,
your heart
right.
beating. Like, you got access to it.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Get to it.
That's
Last
it.
but not least, the song you like to dedicate to Amber, and why?
All right, I didn't answer this on the question.
Yeah. You did.
No, I didn't. I put NA on it. I didn't.
I could have sworn you put a song.
I ain't put
All right.
anything. I thought about it when I was
Yeah,
coming here though. I'm gonna say "All of Me" by Joe Budden.
All of Me by Joe.
All of Me by
Joe Budden song.
Joe Budden is my second favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Second favorite rapper is
He was like one of the first emotional rappers.
yeah.
So
And that was that was the song that I got introduced to when it came to Joe Budden. Like, I wasn't hip, like, I knew to Pump It Up, and
Focus and all that.
You know, I knew the hits, but when it came to the emo Joe, I was like, yeah. And it speaks to, like, cause he has a similar upbringing to me, and I could hear it. Like, I could hear it. So him being real close with his mother, having an older brother that they didn't have the best relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, having a father, he's not around, but you miss him. Like, these are things that he's expressed throughout his music, where it was just like, it's super relatable. But then it's like, all right, he's intelligent. I feel like I'm intelligent, and we are just one mistake away from either getting better or fucking ruining our life, because we have temper problems or whatever our issue is we have. But it could really, like, fuck up whatever we got going on.
Good way you put it. All right. And what is All of Me about?
Well, he talks about friendships. He talk about his relationship with his brother. You know, his lines in there, like, is easily one of his best songs. But then he talks about relationships, and then he said, it's a point when and it made me think about Amber today, and it was just like, he said, friends keep telling me to leave her, I won't, because she sees something in me that I don't, and I see something in her that y'all won't. If you never been in love, don't tell me I'm wrong. See, I preach gratitude. Wait, I forgot what it was, but it was just like,
I could probably piece that clip.
Yeah,
and hear the whole.
And it's just like, that's what it is. Because, like, sometimes your friends or your loved ones don't need to understand what it is about this person for you.
A lot of people tell me to leave people all the time, and I be like, nah, but it's something there, there.
And that's for you to explore. And that's all that matters. And that's what it is. So I think the less noise that you're around, and you really get into, like, your partner, that's what I'm learning too. A lot of this shit is noise, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Instagram is
a lot
noise.
of stuff don't matter either.
It's noise, bro. It's noise. So, you know, but I fell victim to the noise at times. So it's like me now I gotta have my noise cancellation in. But, you know, it's like, you know, that I have to. You know, you have to, bro.
That's funny.
And that's it. And that's just with anything, bro. Like, as you continue your journey with your platform, like, gonna be obstacles like anything else, but it's noise, bro.
Right.
Or
where can people find you? This is a good episode, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
We got to know you a little bit better.
Appreciate it. Thank you for giving me the time.
You just not on your podcast, just dishing out questions. Now we get to know a little bit more about you.
Yeah. So, like I said, you can find me on my podcast, Speakeasy Podcast. It's on IG and on YouTube. Make sure you take the chance to subscribe. Give us some views. Shout out to my team, Charlie, Niche, Abe, Bo, everybody that's a part of it, man. Thank y'all.
You got a good team.
Thank you,
Just
man.
keep going with it. Be consistent. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I think so.
You got it on streaming platforms? Like Spotify?
No,
you got to do that.
Yeah.
You get more listens there than YouTube. Yeah, I feel like that, yeah.
Okay, I mean, listen.
Because people be at work all the time, and you can't be on your phone watching, so you got to...
That's true. I'll just live on YouTube. That's what it is. I'm always on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
But now,
that's the advice. That's the main advice. And then after that, the ads is different type of ads. You get on audio.
Yeah.
So definitely do that. So Speakeasy Podcast. What's your main podcast? I mean, your main page.
Stoug, SO 3 underscores STOUG. Come follow me.
Yeah.
Tell me you hate me. Tell me you love me. Whatever the case may be.
Any last minute advice? Any last words?
I don't got no advice for nobody.
That's
Figure
it?
that shit out, man. Everybody path different. Figure that shit out, man. That's what I realized. Yeah.
And that's been Views of an Ex.
Word,
Thank
bro.
you, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
All right.
That was good.
Yeah.